recording.
It's
We're
11
back.
in the morning.
It is. Oh yeah, it is 11 in the morning.
Having me read 11 in the morning. I was just
Oh
born an hour ago.
my gosh, you're the youngest co-host ever.
Yeah.
I'm 4 minutes old. You're the youngest co-host ever.
Okay.
All
Where do
right.
we leave off at Jade Talk, right?
Yeah, we left off at Jade Talk. I don't actually remember where we left off. What was happening before Jade Talk? That was just kind of a thing that happened. No, I'm not playing that. Oh
Okay.
yeah, it was Jane having a wet dream about her.
Oh my
What is the
god. I
family
forgot
member's
that
relation
happened.
to? It's about Rose, but she's married to Jake, and Jake's not married to anyone else. So I guess that's a fully different from her. I guess. I guess Jake's dating Derek, so like a
A lot going on. Just a lot going
just
on. Just a lot of.
just a lot going on. We can't think about the relationship between these people from a family sense, or else it gets really bad. Like, why the heck they let Vriska date Harry Anderson and Tavros? That's not great. I don't know why they let Vriska do that. They're all
That's
they're
not
all
great.
like super related. I don't know why that's happening. Anyway, we gotta remember what voices we did. I can barely remember.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Again. Every
Speed
time. We just
Lilac.
gotta yeah.
She's doing this. The Smuppet crab thing. Seems like she has her hands full. Let's check in on someone else. Be this guy, then.
Oh,
You can't be this guy. This isn't anyone. Sure, take me back to the other
okay.
one. Swiss, resume reconnaissance.
All
You head back
right.
to gather more recon. They're still slacking. Oh my god, it's your academic advisor. Swiss, face your consequences. Oh no, he noticed. Oh
Fine.
no,
It's just
he
I'm so
noticed.
irritated with this design, bro.
Thank you,
Dirk
Derek, for
has
making
zero
this.
sense of I'm just so ugh okay.
They're so gross. Swiss, calmly explain yourself to your academic advisor. See, you'd love to. Hell, normally you're the one doggedly pursuing him while he locks his office door and pretends he's not there, and you knock because you're pretty sure he's in there, and you have a pretty great idea for a fifth thesis, and you'd really like his feedback on, as a gesture, of course, because his opinions are in fact pedestrian and below you. The thing is, you've never really been in trouble in your life in any way that anyone could prove. If this guy is coming here to tell you that he's disappointed in you, who knows what the fuck you're gonna do? That's scary. So real, Swiss. Oh, he's so
Oh.
polite. Oh God. He's also so blurry. He's so blurry. His outlines. Swiss. Swiss, flip the fuck
Hey.
out. Look at them. Look at him go. He's so funny. Oh God, oh God. I'm sorry, I should do the correct number. Oh God. Oh God, 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 oh God. Go out there and
Right?
speak to him, young man.
No, oh my
Have
gosh.
we seen his bathroom yet? I remember seeing his bathroom making a joke about the sword of Damocles or whatever, because the sword of Damocles is above his toilet. Swiss, what the fuck is this computer background?
Oh, okay.
Swiss, be for real with me.
Yeah, I'm a little okay.
You realize that the mod chat is probably descending into utter chaos without your guidance, so you decide to do a little bit of highly tactical banding in the brush room, where it's safe. Band, 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 band. Haha, that was pretty funny. Band, band. Ugh, you wish Bobo was here. You have been banning anyone who mentions him, but he really is kind of an absentee admin right now. A land without laws is doomed to become a city of shit. Luckily, you carry your own set of laws around with you at all times, and are more than happy to enforce them. At least until the game starts, of course. Whenever that happens. If it happens. Swiss, hates your fellow mods. At Tinnitus Chakra. But buddy, I'm well, I'm getting restless, man. Is this happening? Champion's tirade? Listen, T, you know I'm a bond between men. It's a tenuous thing, and yeah, sometimes it frays, sometimes, well, sometimes it almost snaps. But that bond, T, that bond between men, that's a bond worth nurturing. And just because you acted kind of crazy back there doesn't mean that I don't forgive you, you know? Let's let bygones be bygones. You said some hurtful things. I said some hurtful things. Yours were worse, but still, come on, man. You're still not mad, T, right? Champion's tirade, champion's tirade, champion's tirade, champion's tirade. You guys aren't playing without me. You guys aren't playing without me. At anyone? At anyone?
At anyone, like, please. It's real. I'm gonna start saying that.
At anyone? At just literally whoever. I don't even care, man. Please, Barack Obama at real Obama. Great eggs of fury. Have you no shame? Is thy goal a campaign of cringe-motivated mass suicide in the moderator chat? Surely this must be a bannable offense. Surely this is surely in any just world it must. This is possibly the most pathetic display of fetish. Nah, it doesn't sound like her at all.
Oh my god. It's okay. We're figuring it out as we go. We're figuring it out as we go.
This is possibly the most pathetic display of fetid sentiment I've ever had the pleasure of witnessing. If I were to have a cruel misfortune of falling into desperate depraved death such as thee, I'd have no choice but to reach into my own chest and crush my inkstone from sheer embarrassment. Listen, hag, I'd look.
Oh my god.
Astounding start, Swiss. Honestly, 10 out of
Literally.
10. Listen, hag.
When you just said at anyone, like just begging,
Just begging. Admittedly, she is some sort of witch woman, so I guess hag is a correct term.
bro, you know he's not using hag in that
He's-
way. Like you're
he's
really
not.
frying me. Well, she's a witchy woman. No, like this is
You know, I
meant
mean,
to be-
witches reclaimed that word, I think, you know.
Yo, whatever. Oh my god.
Swiss would be like that. It'd be like, I'm just reclaiming the word. That's what AA would be like. She's like, I'm just reclaiming the word from anti-magical forces.
Yeah.
Listen, hag, I'd love to be able to say that nothing would make me happier than to see you try, but you'd probably make such a fucked mess of the noble tradition of seppuku that I'd be forced to join you for eternity in the afterlife, which would be fucking suck for me. Oh, by all means, show me how it's done. Thou seemest an authority figure in the field of humiliation penance. This must be the famous asshole projection I've heard so much about. Consider me appropriately dazzled, Enchantress. Facetious acknowledgement of your parlor tricks aside, it's becoming rapidly clear that you're too... I'm spitting in my mouth. It's so hard to do the voice without, like, making my mouth full of, like, spit.
Just yeah.
I'm like a real horse. I'm foaming at the mouth. That you're too gormless of boobs. Dude, these guys are awesome. Dirk and Rose made such a funny vocabulary for these guys. Gormless a boob. To know even your own area of expertise. Unsurprising. Should I scroll the instructions on the pictograms on seaweed for you? Whoa, that's racially charged, AT. Come on, Swiss. They don't use seaweed anymore. Perhaps gesture meaninglessly with my fingers for nonsensical emphasis. Higher modes of articulation clearly exceed your slimy grasp. How true! I could never match thine expertise in publicly debasing myself for all to see. Begging for table scraps of attention like a killable dogfish. 5 ats? 5? Didst thou dub thyself with those initials out of thy love of abusing the key beneath thine oafish hooves? 'Tis lunacy! Pure lunacy! I'll get it because he's AT, I get that. That's funny. Keep the moon's masculine magnificence out of your rostrum! Oh my, was a nerve struck? Frankly speaking, these mawkish hysterics are becoming unbecoming of a moderator. Should one so severely lacking control over their own emotions be trusted with such divine power over the masses? Perhaps it's around that time of the tide, for thine own sake and ours. Mayhaps thou should step down. This stress is clearly wreaking havoc on thy delicate constitution. You'd best thank your heathen goddess that I'm not on my epoch. Well, why do satyrs get periods? Why do male satyrs get periods? Don't... I don't think
Is
you
that
need that. I think
is
that's
that
what they're
what you call
saying.
that?
I guess so. I guess mayhem satyrs get like epochs.
What the fuck is what is that?
I don't
What is it?
know.
I've never heard anything be called an epoch before.
I mean,
Other than
they're
that one
making.
fucking Living Tombstone song.
You're
What
right.
is an epoch?
An epoch is a period of time. What, 1,000 years? Or no, that's a millennium, I think. An epoch's fuck.
Distinctive events, prominent figures, or great cultural shifts.
Yeah, it's a. All right, I'm remembering it because of Chrono Trigger, because it's a time-related word. An epoch is a key period in time or a key moment. Lets you face the full fury of my unshackled male emotions. No, all you need to contend with today is my peerless logic, beyond you as it is. Lie down and rest before thee become too excited and start spewing from the aforementioned yowie hole.
Right.
God of thee sloppily splashing around thy keyboard, soiled by thy own bodily secretions? Ugh! It makes me sick. Wait, what? What hole? You two are so stupid. You two are so dumb. All of you are dumb. Stop talking about yowie holes and weird bodily fluids. I don't need this. What hole are you talking about? Don't try to deflect, wretch. I've been told all about the leaky little meat spigots. That's gross. You guys are gross. Is this conversation still about menstruating? I'm so fucking confused. I know your kind greedily guzzle rancid sludge from the seafloor for subsistence, but I must admit, even I'm impressed by your ability to spew it out instead. You know what? I'm getting a chart. Your ignorance shames me. Hell the fuck nay. Ugh, she was right about you lot. You're all dirty strumpets who lust for any opportunity to parade around thy filthy abused holes. You could never understand our bold beauty. Life is about more than holes. It's about the perfect phalanx of three men, sharing their warmth and braving all tests of reality. Hand in hand in another hand, a trifecta of pure structural strength. I almost feel sorry for you. Your ilk will never know the blessed swell of the fertile belly filled with vine. That's gross, man. That's gross. Swiss, I don't want to hear about this.
Yeah, this last sentence, man. Nope, you gotta finish it.
Filled with virile masculine love. Are you actually crazy? You dumb bitch.
Like, oh my god, what the fuck is his problem?
Swiss is so fucking crazy, man. Wow! How could I have gone so long without knowing how amazing the hormone crazed ramblings of a bleeder could be? Too rich. This is all far too much. That gathered concation. Look at this. No jest. Black liquid joy is actually leaking from my voy orbs right now. Don't thou realize everyone can read every disgustingly lurid word you type? Dude, these guys are funny, man. Dirk and Rose made the stupidest creatures in the entire world. What are you even talking about, man? I don't want to hear about impreg. And they cheer my victory. Even now, your bravado crumbles. Behold, the set of a true alpha male, backed by a battalion of his two boys, the best fucking boys in the world. I've never heard such silent cheers. This is the famed satirical camaraderie. In our culture, unanswered cries are all but call to action. We are ever faithful to a fault, but it appears thy boys lack faith in thee. Thou hast been left with not only hopeless, but helpless and homieless. How sad is it they'd rather faff about with this silly game than help out of their own. It is sad, isn't it? Quite sad. Learn other words. Wait, so they are playing. Alright, witch, what do you know then? Well, I'm waiting for the call. I don't know what the fuck that they. Oh, it's a little spear.
Yeah, I don't.
Point that wretched thing elsewhere, lecherous freak. I admit, you're salty beast. You had me on the ropes, but I am to understand that by your own admission, you also have no idea what's going on right now. I have plenty of ideas. Any corroboration of those ideas by, say, any of your faithful friends? Nothing to say? Oh, how rich? Well... You yelly freak.
Oh, that's me? Oh yeah, I thought that was you. My bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, shut up! A billion lines of crapola! Take a hit, you two! We're freaking busy.
Cloister Connoisseur has banished Agamemnon Siri from Pale Horse Dark Genius. Cloister Connoisseur has banished Agari aside from Pale Horse Dark Genius. These Smith and AA are like 10 out of 10 characters. Truly just two stupid people. With funny voices. Smith, you get off the computer and face your academic advisor right now.
I really do.
AA is really funny. I think Swiss is funny just because he says shit. Like, I don't agree with what he's saying, but I think he's saying shit. And I like that for him. He is truly the maximum of... I thought he had a gun behind his sink for a second. I'm sorry. I was thinking, wait, does he have a blaster? No, it's his piping. I'm stupid. You know what, voice in your head? You're right, which means that you're right. You've got nothing to hide. You're feeling great, actually. Haven't just clearly won that argument on the internet? It'll probably be fine. Yeah, man? Just kind of... Yeah? Yeah, hey, okay. Yeah, stare at me. Okay, sure. Smith, answer the call of your bling. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
But not without a little courage. You pop in your platinum grills and manage to work up a smile. There. Now you can face your academic advisor with the unimpeachable swag befitting a man of your high station. This ought to dazzle the shit out of him. He probably won't even remember being mad at you. Don't think about him being mad at you. He's not mad at you. Swiss, answer knocking. That's not Swiss. That's just a hot woman. Who is also answering knocking. Oh, and look, she's a little... Yeah, she's nice. Look at her nice overalls. Hi, little grub, lilac. Oh, it's the symbols of everyone. Be the other girl. You are now the other girl at the drop-off. Ah, the drop-off. Lots of bittersweet memories associated with this place. You heard it was a great hangout spot until all those kids and their caretaker got eaten here. The caretaker doesn't like to talk about it much. Survivor's guilt. You noticed one of TC's distinctive drones making its merry way back to your house. Wonder what that's all about. Oop, your orb is vibrating. Looks like someone's messaging you. Tonight is chakra began hazing Gavage Concation. Oh, hi.
Alright.
Vriska. Or Vrissi.
Vrissi, right? Okay.
Yeah, Vrissi. Stop! Oh, wait.
Is that
She's
not...
Australian. I'm me.
Is that not... Wait, who is
Tonight
this?
is chakra. That's
oh,
me. You're
okay.
just a little bit later. Stop! Don't do it. No, he's Australian. I gotta get... Alright, don't do it. I get that you're kind of mopey and sad about my response time, but maybe don't end it all? Jeez, staring down a trench like that, you just snorted 8 lines of powdered teenage crisis off the bathroom counter. Okay, hold on. This is pissing me off. Tonight's chakra sees Hayes and Gavage Concussion. Adamant Griftress began pestering Gavage Concussion. Oh, sorry, that was you, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is that not her? Is that not, wait, what's their name again? On the screen.
It's Versi.
Yeah, it's Versi, but isn't Tinnitus Chakra her? Like, holding the orb?
No, that's Lilac holding the orb. Hers is Gavage Concaction.
Oh, okay.
Concation.
Oh, then this is another one of the horse guys.
Yeah, I'm the horse guy. Tonight's chakra. Anyway, see you.
I forget which horse person I was. Okay.
They're the
okay, much better.
Which
one?
I can't actually remember.
The green one, right?
The green one's I'm trying to remember them off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm the lime green one. I'm the silver one, and then I'm the red nymph, and then you're...
Okay, then I'm the purple horse, and then
are you the
lilac and...
I thought I was the purple
yeah,
horse.
because we said we do 2 of each thing and then 1 of the other thing.
I think. God, I think I was the purple horse though, because I was voicing him. And there are 6 kids. I guess so. I guess I am. I don't know. Yeah, I guess
you'd be doing 2. You're doing 2 horse dudes, one nymph, and then I'm doing 2 nymphs, 1 horse dude.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
I guess so.
It's okay.
Anyway,
it's fine.
that's you either way. Let's deal with it anyway.
Yeah. Okay, much better. This guy's rig is crazy, but a girl's gotta stick to her brand. You look nuts, by the way. What's up with your head? Anyway, what are you doing down there? While you're staring vacantly out into the abyss, TC and I are busting our butts getting the server client chain all set up. And because you're taking your sweet ass time getting back to your room and kicking us off, he's doing all of us the favor of beginning your game remotely. But he says he won't go much further till you're there to enjoy it. So hurry up. He can't play till you do. I can't play till he does. And that stuck little punk is already on my ass for being too slow. And the worst part is she's right. You're making me look rude. That is so rude. Don't be rude. You're being so rude.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Vriska's jeans. Lilac, observe Far Sphere. Lilac. I think there might be some problems.
He's right behind you.
Oh, wow, a message from Vriska? Oh, thanks, Gam Gam. Oh, wow, 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 wow. She's never messaged you before. She's actually real. Vriska is really real. God, I wish not.
That's so sad.
Yes, thank you, Lilac.
Happy as shit.
She's real and she messaged you, but you can't respond on account of this broken-ass Farsphere's busted reply function. Fuck! Here you were going to waste more time by opening a second gift. Feh. You can't keep her waiting. They're already starting the game without you. You can feel it now. Fate is calling you. If you don't scamper on back to your room, you can lose it forever. You aren't exactly known for your scampering. You might need a little help from an unlikely source. Lilac, ride. Yeah! Onward, Mima! Hiya! Mima, onward.
Shout out Mima.
Mima, that's the wrong way. Mima, it go down! Mima, it go down, Mima! Mima! What are you doing, Mima? That's the wrong way, Mima.
Jay,
Mima, turn around.
Jay,
Mima, that's the drop off,
Jay,
Mima.
you
Are your eyes closed? Shit, they are. Mima, stop. Mima, no.
Jay, you gotta move.
I'm gonna die. Oh, dude, flaming hoof prints. Champion's tirade sent a file dagger rp8.1.2.3.5.txt. The amount to interrupt Jinx's newest chapter in their shared saga through Dagger's window, shattering the stained glass into an aerosolized spray of shrapnel. Light dances refracted kaleidoscopically through the silicon mist, and as lethal power billows through this room, Dagger finds the sunbeams it casts twisted into a sparkling shape of a big fat middle finger stuck on his forehead. Stuck down these fumes has succumbed to the screed. Massive oh, dude, just making up words, man. Massive alveolar hemorrhage and its small price to pay for this primo pose.
Oh shoot. Like this day, it is this fancy street so unexpectedly dropped on mine. Stable stoop. Resist I was futile, I she.
As you know, the mountain's wheel is ironclad against most temptations. But to ignore the churning storm of inspiration...
He's fucking white.
Yeah, he is white.
Okay.
Brain bits just does not... Well, specifically. We'll see in a second. His brain bits just does not fit right, brother. It does not fit right one bit.
For Rosies, that's how you get back there, bruh.
Breh. Homestuck characters did need to say breh. I think that's really good. Thank you. Precisely. And you know how much the mountain loathes to be held back. The wise masters always say one must unburden himself for these facilitative day delusions, lest he fall into the monkey tar mind disease.
Not to mention, even the purest iron bends with some heat. Wiggles my thick, unruly man brows.
Oh yes, no truer word worth it ever once fucking uttered, brother mine. The mountain chuckles under his breath as you continue to rigorously fan the flames of indulgence.
Throws a gas or some hay or whatever to make it a big freak fireball. Feel the burn.
As embers surround the mountain from all angles, he comes to realize that the burn is inescapable, and he could not feel it even if he wanted to. An all-consuming embrace of nature and destruction licking at his legs so passionately it kind of hurts a little.
What are you cooking? Pop.
Oh fuck! Ah!
You are so silly.
Do not be mistaken. This is deadly serious, bub. No other way about it. About it, this firestorm is fully awakened. Take responsibility, won't you, and deliver aid to our evolving tapestry of misfortune and ecstasy? Aid the mountain!
Of course, but first things first. What happened with the surprise?
Well, nothing. Absolutely nothing of note happened at all. It is locked and loaded if you want to peruse, though.
Yup.
Champion's Tirade sent a file. The face of power.pny. Oh, like pony. Well, there's the
Alright.
mountain. See, you remember when I said that this man was not
Yeah.
white? You might notice he's a luchador.
Yeah, there you go.
He's also just so blurry. I don't know how he took this picture. I don't know. I think he might have been exploding. I don't know what the mountain was doing.
Bleh. My internal temp is rising over average. I don't feel so good. Succumbs to the hotness. Swoons.
Oh, you never failed to flatter Dagger, but you never failed to flatter Dagger. But the gravest question yet remains: is it hardcore?
Dude, you look double dang dastardly here.
Wipes a meager droplet of sweat off of his cranium. All previous encroaching doubts waved away in one instant.
He's gonna love it.
Sure, okay. Anyways, time to get down to the biz nasty, as you say.
Looks at you real hard.
The mountain is confused why you would examine him so critically when he said nothing concerning at all. He looks down to check if his shirt is ripped open once again.
Ignores your slutty bait and looks into your soul.
Whoa.
What happened? What'd he do?
Looks away, abashed at the memory of that sorry exchange.
Oh noes. He went and vented at you about that snobby derp again, huh?
Oh, it's not the derp. The derp is the guy caked in disgraceful famous paint, wearing comically large pants and continually flipping the fuck out like some rodeo-ass clown. And who might that be, you ask? Oh yeah, it's fucking Derp Mountain.
Pins my fluffy ears, cause this bulltar crap me hearing right now. Dude, unrighteous dogging on yourself so unrighteously, you're gonna make me cry. Is you good?
The mountain is fine. Just, there are many hefty boulders, both figuratively and literally, weighing on him today.
Bad nightmare again? Or cause of the coach?
Mostly the coach, because seriously, where the fuck is he? The mountain can't help but get all kinds of pre-sentimental about it. Like, what if the old goat is already here, waiting to bring down the hammer and bring this sorry ass to kingdom come?
Whoa, please murder him already.
What, like in Mountain's own dorm? Where the mountain chills? Hell no. It's not like it's truly fine. It's truly his fault. It's what his fans want. They feed off the blood and memes. Nobody to blame but the hordes for that.
Sees what you mean. Kills the millions.
Rolls around in glee as the blood tides wash over us. Oh, the blood, beautiful blood. But whenever the mountain is letting the anticipation get to him, chances are the guy needed to stop to catch his breath.
Oh.
The mountain, I got bad news for you. That's a lot of blood. I think your coach might be in the...
Yeah, he's not here with us anymore. He might have been previously.
The mountain will hear from him sooner rather than later, doubtless. When he does, these puddles of fortitude will be witnessed. Anyway, enough about this guy. The mountain redirects his attention using his superior eye muscles to turn the examination tables back onto you.
Eeps! Le me?
Le you! How is life treating the one and only Dagger?
Dare saith, I'm a little chafed.
Gasp.
I know. Soup sad. Soul in the high heaven. In need of an oiling from some upstanding bronco. Wonk. Seriously though, I guess I did want to ask. You haven't heard from TC, have you?
Not since he dropped his missive. QAT's shitting fit.
Of course. Everyone's panties are always so twisted because of that guy. He says play, and they all start falling over themselves, high knee first.
Well, one can understand such a panty predicament. Dude, I love the mountain. The mountain speech, these are things I would say if I was like...
Panty predicament?
Yeah, I would be
You
like
can- you can
alliteration.
say that. You
I
can just
can.
say panty predicament. You don't have nothing's stopping you from saying panty predicament.
No, it has to be the right moment. It has to be the right person. And it's not me. Time and time again, that brotherfucker has proven to be turned into a most mysterious majesty.
I
Don't
think the
call him
rolls
that.
already.
Woohoo!
Anyways, I'm here though.
So I'm like choking on my words. He moves incomprehensible, and for a product to hold his attention this long, that's nothing short of a next level.
Rolls my two very normal eyeballs.
See, you're doing very good at role playing as a Sadar. You're truly, I mean, honestly, I don't know how anyone's suspicious of you. So you won't be playing?
Prob not, unless one of these suckers actually asks me to.
The mountain nods, knowing exactly what you mean without remembering any of your trio's names. You're talking about the lethargic guy, right? The one that's in love with you?
Snickers. Maybe. That's a bit of an assumption though, ain't it?
Well, the other one is your lackey, isn't he?
Wait, God, I think I'm definitely confusing these characters.
I think you might be
I-
I mean, admittedly, you're
I-
doing correctly. CC is trying to roleplay as a Sadar, which are all men. So you doing this voice for talking to a Sadar is correct.
Okay, because I'm like, is that
But
not
it is
just
yes.
who we... Like,
Yes,
is that
it's
not...
the-
Okay, because I was like, I'm doing a mocking kind of voice, because I'm not... Because this person's definitely black. But then I said he's white, and you were like, oh, yeah. And I was like, wait, huh? Like, am I... Oh, God. Wait, hold on.
Yes, it's the
No!
one. It's the third nymph. But they are trying to roleplay as a man. So you changing your voice up to talk to a Sadar is correct.
Okay.
I was like, wow, you actually caught on. I was like, I didn't think you'd catch on to that pretty
No,
quick. I
didn't.
was like, really proud of you. Like, wow, okay.
Wait, keep being proud. Just like cut out anything before that. Okay.
You're right. I'll be proud of you.
Rough LMFAO. True. What about you?
Considering he has fuck all to do right now, the mountain was considering it. He'd be pissing on the code to skip out on the best brosif's long-awaited momentous occasion. And conveniently, it also serves as an olive branch for one especially rueful monocorn. He mutters under his breath, so low you strain to hear him.
Dude, that guy does not need an olive branch. He needs to be enslaved.
You're kind of right. Swiss needs to be thrown in some kind of dungeon, I think. I think he needs to be thrown in a pit. Ugh, that could be real. You only think that because of his fair mane.
No, I says that because I want you to be happy.
Happiness will grace the mountain once he stops riding in embarrassment after every other conversation with his pointy pal. Day can't come soon enough for we can finally beat the fuck out of each other and move onwards towards the freedom that twinkles past all this tormentous tension.
Come on. You know I'd never speak out against you, broski, but IMHO hurts you watching you acting all beta zoned.
Beta Zone Dagger, do not start with that Chinese right now. Dropping an oh so stinky pile of swill into the mountain's ears. To earn the position of Beta would be a lifetime honor.
She says crying into the mirror.
CC is so funny. Every one of these guys, I love all of these guys. I hope it's clear. I love all of the guys. The sailors and the nymphs are so funny. None of the other kids and trolls or cherubs or whatever can talk like this. He absolutely does not say that, as he is too busy screaming obscenities into the computer screen.
Reveals I'm looking into the future, and you are deaf, crying, and pooping your dystipy straight pond beta style.
Grr, stop disgracing the mountain. You know he was never a diaper boy. His earliest memory was shitting on the floor like a beast.
Okay. I don't mean to harp. Seriously, you is a despicable, dirty killer. And Dagger is so proud of you.
Oh, but?
You need to take charge. You need submission.
You talk like the mountain is suckling and slurping at the guy's spurs.
Well, I know it's hard, but heed big brother Dagger. You mates have adopted the dark, but me's I was born in it, molded by it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it'll be no contest who the real alpha in that triad is. Sucks to be you, busybody, long-haired lordling hack. Stomps him to death with my hooves.
No! The mountain lunges forward to shield DC from the lethal onslaught.
Too low. Shaves his head, takes teeth, eats his brains.
Stop, stop, stop! Uses all the strength in his sculpted arms to reach forward and get proper purchase on your neck meat.
Oh, frick!
There is no earth under your feet now, impudent whelp. You are at the mercy of a true psychopath. He snarls darkly and asks if you can guess what horrors are about to transpire here.
Hopes. It's a goozle, huh?
The mountain enters not, as he chokeslams you to the ground, squashing the air out of your body.
That is taken down, but 'tis not the end. Goes forward, our legs sweep.
Except you don't, as a hand still grips your neck, pinning you helplessly in place, no matter how you writhe and whimper, whimper, the hold does not let up, not even as drool drips from your gaping mouth and tears flood from your bulging eyes.
Frowns because you're being an unfair godmother.
Laughs loudly because the mountain doesn't give a dangling dick what you think is fair, not after you've made him an accomplice to your wicked bad-mouthing. As if he isn't cursed enough, and to think he is so stupidly defended your honor earlier, putting his name on the line to back your validity. But any broad that could so readily spit in the face of the brother's code, the mountain's stomach squelches with rage at the indignity of it. Dread and fury course through his veins at the thought that never once have you sent a picture of Galton on call. Do you know how embarrassing it will be if the Swiss is right? Do you know what I'm going to do to you if I'm wrong?
Oh my god, this is so hot.
Don't burn yourself on a pizza roll.
Okay, time out. Are you SRSRN? I told you, man, is a dark spanking prison. Dark and secret. The guards will wallop old dagger if I leak my identity.
What? Notice. Oh, no. What is that now? Oh, I thought that was like blood at the bottom, but no, it's a tree root. I was like, what the heck is that? I was looking at this image, I forgot to actually stare at it for a little longer. I guess this is where the mountain lives. It's very pretty. Also very Japanese, I can tell. Slams your head over and over and over and over again. All excuses are made ineffective as rage overcomes both reason and sympathy for your totally fake circumstances.
Stop.
You stop being all coy and playing dumb. You stop being all coy and playing dumb. If you don't want the mountain to forget you exist forever, you better start making sense to him pronto.
Takes a deep breath. Okay. Mayhaps I haven't been totally honest with you, but it's not because I don't want to be. But I just gave you a picture because I'm ugly.
You're joking. Okay, goodbye.
I like to think you just say, oh, you're joking. Okay, goodbye. No. Listen, I'm freaking ugly, dude. Uggo supreme, like it's so bad. When kids see me in the street, they die. I can't give you a pic of that kind of ugly mug. You are so famous and huge and beautiful, and everyone wants to be your friend. You're perfect, like literally perfect. I know it sounds fake, but the moment you see me, you are gonna realize how different we are, and things won't be the same. Which, not to be drama cringe, but I cannot handle that. My other friends are great or whatever, but I can't talk to them. Not when they're stuck chasing each other in cartoon circles all day. Not a care in the world. For real, you're the only friend I got that's my friend, and likes all the same things I do. You're my brother of darkness, my evil twin. That's why I'm begging for a little more time before taking to sleep. Please?
So, you're going to be honest with the mountain eventually, right?
Yes.
And you're not some 30-lap-old grape playing on the mountain's young innocence?
No, I promise. Full disclosure, I'm closer to a couple thousand though.
He bellows with laughter. Oh, what a kidder.
LMAO.
The mountain can accept this, for now. Though he does not accept you're ugly, that seems like a crock of racket rents and shit. You're probably just an unconventional sight, but not butt fucking ugly.
Ugh, I don't know, man.
No, the mountain is sure. You don't type ugly.
Thanks.
He's kind of romantic with it. He's in his own way. I think he's kind of romantic with it. Thank you, thank you, the mountain.
One DM I got a couple years ago where it's like this guy was like, I really like the way that you I like the way that you type.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find that screenshot. There's
I
somewhere.
it's somewhere. It's probably on my old computer save. But honestly, since we know the context, the mountain's being very nice here. Thank you, the mountain. You're cool enough, I guess. We've seen Swiss. Some of these guys can get way whack, but the
Yeah.
mountain's chill. Sometimes. All that other stuff you said, though, the mountain gets that and reciprocates your loyalty a billion million. You're still the only one that believes him about the horse, too.
Well, yeah. You say you saw something. You saw it. You're not freaking stupid.
Oh, overcome with emotion, the mountain collects you into his trembling arms, careful not to squish you too hard, so as to not make your blood spread to your face holes. Which, believe you, he would be a piece of delicious carrot cake.
Oh yeah? I bet you know something about cake, huh? Lips up your skirt.
Oh, yeah! The mountain shrieks in embarrassment as a tidal wave of perverts pull out their cameras eager to snap a pic.
Chopped all their heads off and Nedwood sprays out this stuff like a fountain.
Dagger, my hero? As the blood falls like rain all over the mountain, staining his shirt to silver, he smiles fondly at his trusted Nakama.
Of course. Who do you think they are? Who do they think they are? Chuckles while wagging my blunt-nailed finger. That's pay-per-view.
Straining button springs from the mountain's top, lobotomizing an innocent bystander whose only mistake was bearing witness to the touching display of trust and love without kneeling in fucking respect.
That was blood.
I choked on my spit midway through that line. Oh,
Why?
Dagger. I'm good. 1 second, actually. I'm not good. Take a sip of my water. Talking as the fucking mountain Swiss is like, I got like hunched up and I'm spitting everywhere like a stupid baby. The Dagger, oh Dagger, you've lifted a boundless burden off my bulging depths this day. Sorry for letting conspiracy blind the mountain's judgment. Even if you were another lowly freak on the internet, it's no big deal. The mountain would just end your fucking life anyways.
I mean, you could sure try.
Now, no more being stupid idiots. Let's fucking rumble! You both then proceed to have one of the strangest roleplays in the history of Paradox Space. Many pages of roleplaying later. Oh, hey. Phew, that was a close call. You wish you could keep the facade up forever. It's not like you'd ever get to see him in person anyways. And that may be for the best. You'd like to not have to kill him dead. It's such a drag that without fail, everything must come to an end. Examine room. Your name is Dagger Tartarus, the forgotten hostage. The moon's rays don't penetrate this deep, so lapse mean nothing to you. You're a satyr, sure, a stone-cold stallion, but more than that, you're a timeless child of the darkness. You have a number of interests, all of which are dangerous and masculine, as you are. Everyone's got, I assume all the nymphs have little powers, so I guess this is theirs to make little horse ears. So I love the little beanie baby snakes. And a Gur plush. Truly, Dagger, you are astounding. I love you, Dagger. Masculine as you are. Like breaking bones and makeshift weaponry and push-ups in the dark. You stalk the shadows. No, shadows imply the existence of light, and the only light to be found here flickers dimly in the Warden's watchtower. Who is the Warden? Only your timeless enemy. The reason you're stuck in this exemplar forsaken abyss is in the first place. He has eyes everywhere, and despite your stealth and gruelingly honed cunning, he always manages to find you and make you do chores. Prison chores! You hate doing prison chores. One fateful day, you're sure, you'll slay him. And when he gurgles his last, you'll escape to dilapidated dungeon to join your brethren on the highest peaks and bellow victory to the wind. One fateful day. Sorry, my nose closed up because I was reading normally again. Galloping gladiators, that's downright badass. So proud. Yeah, your room is pretty cool, I guess. Got a big
Huh.
skeleton, yaoi paddles, clam, a lot of more skeletons, a lot of skeletons here. Scythe, I think that's a goat statue, and then some muscular men statues. Too bad none of that is true. You're actually known as Delphi, who aches to be. A solid name paired with a title that never ceases to embarrass you. The moon's rays don't penetrate this deep, but the tides turn endlessly. Even down here, a fitting calendar for a nymph of this forsaken abyss. Man, who aches to be, and you pretend to be a man on the internet? I wonder what if this may be a trans allegory. This, what? Homestuck woke? You love a whole lot of fun stuff, like reviving satirical anime. I'm sorry, reviewing, not reviving. Reviewing satirical anime on your blog, scavenging through the ruins of a drowned city from a land you'll never get to see, boys love, and brewing deadly potions. You have a sworn duty tied to your destiny, which you also don't care much for, when you aren't taking care of your copious amounts of chores, which includes murdering and maiming droves of covetous crones, along with overseeing the sleeping giant. You're left with copious amounts of alone time. You fill that time by catfishing unsuspecting surface dwellers, scamming and hoaxing and hacking with your intricate satyr sona. This provides you with an endless amusement and the vicarious experience of being part of their world. Because of this, you tend to spend a lot of time on various online chat rooms. Your nag tag is cloistered connoisseur, and you speak in the dignified dialect of your so cute. What will you do? Delphi, examine skull of beast. Slice. Hold your horses, pushy prompter. This is no time for lackadaisical exploration. Right now, you are on a quest to bring down your mortal enemy. What you need to do is decide which cherished possession of yours to sacrifice via the mythical art of ascet. I think I know this word. Asceticization. Once you do that, you can bust out your left lead hex in order to use slurp the spyware that long-maned creep is definitely watching you through. Delphi, examine crop harvesting device. That's your handmade scythe. It's an ancient nymph tool used only for killing. Emphasis on ancient. You'd love to get a shinier, spiffier new scythe one of these days, but unfortunately that seems unlikely. It's old as dirt, but it gets the job done. Delphi, sacrifice fine skeleton collection. The old guard? You can't sacrifice them. These aren't possessions. They have names. These two fine fellows are Praetorian Prince Prance, Pine Prance, and Aaron Cantor. The Praetorian has a meteoric fall from grace, despite surviving all those assassination attempts. He wasn't a bad guy, perhaps a smidge ill-tempered, but who could blame him? He was traumatized. As for Aaron Cantor, his horn level was far too flagrant for the higher-ups, so they put him down here to keep him out of sight of polite society. He gets quite scandalous if you're being honest, but that's what makes him a charming Omega. If he wasn't, then what good reason would the ever-proper Pine Prance have to throw him his meat around and lay down his alpha influence? Not present is the third point of their triad. Beta Hey Hill, Beta Hey Bill, but you don't care to think much about him at all. These guys and your many other friends are the backbone of this whole operation. And Hipbone. Delphi, mobilize the troops. See what you mean? Dance, you button monkey tars. Dance! It seems like Aaron Cantor may be lacking the usual pep in his step. You ask him if he's feeling alright. He says yes, he's just been distracted lately on account of a few personal matters. You say, aw, he should have told you sooner. He says, really? You say, of course. You say he should have told you sooner so you knew he wasn't serious about this freaking job. Do you understand how many greenhorns like him there are mulling around these parts? This is a city full of bones who would kill for a sliver of his recognition. For a seat on the big house. You brought him into your home. You thought he had promise. When the armies of darkness set their sights on her, what does he plan to do? Some lackluster monologue or set a bit of all the world to stage as those lucky devils drive the world into despair? Tut, 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 you tut. The disappointment you feel is devastating. You actually thought he valued this opportunity. He begs he does. It's not his fault. Well, he's dealing with his morning sickness. His morning sickness. As if that would make you care. As if that single admission hadn't just killed his whole dang career. Boys, you snap your fingers. Guards, seize him! Oh, bye, Aaron Cantor. Shh! Don't cry, Praetorian. There's plenty of other butt bones in the sea. Like a million guys, all thanks to your wretched captive dragging them down here a couple thousand laps ago. Anyways, what else is there to choose from? What about that lovely bit of artwork then? It's fucking Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. Your friends are stupid. Why they draw? Your friends are so funny. Did the mountain draw that or did Swiss draw that? I don't know. Actually, who drew this one? I don't even know who drew the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. I guess it's... Who knows?
They're so cute. Art fight.
Yeah, art fight. Side note, Hussy's been doing art fight, and I think it's really funny that Hussy's just like doing art fight and drawing people's characters. Hussy
I don't
drew,
even
like,
think he's
3.
attacked yet, right? Like, they're.
They have. They've attacked a bunch.
Wait, let me see. Hold on.
I think so, at least. Fibri posted on the Discord.
Oh, everyone's pretty equal right now. That's good.
Well, that's good then, yeah. Let me stretch while I take this break, because I've been hunched over.
I can't look at people on the site without having registered, I don't think. That sucks.
Yeah.
I am not registered.
Come on. You're not being able to fight? Are you amateur
No,
hour
I
over here?
haven't really. That's too
Nah,
much
I get it.
pressure, dude.
That is too much pressure. I could never do it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's too much pressure.
Get my hair out of my ass. These are vellum scrolls of your friend's art that you laser printed yourself. You can't receive packages down here, so unless everyone drew you something for your morph day. Drew by your ladies, it's GC and AA. The last, by your buddy CT, is a charcoal sketch of his character, the Mountain, and your Satyr Sona dagger. It's technically his interpretation based off of snippets of descriptions you've given him. You appreciate it, considering you can't decide in your own design. Every time you try, it never feels quite right. Dude, the Mountain's really good at drawing, man. Honestly, hey. The Mountain, I think you got it, man. Yeah. I get why you demand respect. Dude, it's such a funny image to me. I don't know, man. Every time I try to I'm not even satisfied with the name Dagger anymore. It's so fake and childish sounding. If only you were able to introduce yourself as Delphi of the Epic Slaughter, but obviously you can never pass with a name like that. Whatever. We'll do it for all for the role plays. Fine, but what about those boisterous bushy brothers? They look plenty cherished. How the heck are you supposed to fit in a cauldron? Use your head. Besides, you like these fellas right where they are. Fucking come on then, girl. Pick something. You're out of options. Hush, all this talk is gonna break your concentration. Not that there's a lot to look at on this floor anyway. This is the cauldron room. This is where the magic happens. Literally. You got a guy in some kind of crystal. A bunch of honey from Swiss, I assume. I think that's your bed. Looks uncomfortable. Or no, it doesn't look like your bed. That might just be like a bench, I guess. Yeah, nice room. It's cute. On the Yume Nikki, I forgot this was here. The Yume Nikki mural designs from Mural World, I think it's called. I'm a Yume Nikki fan. I'm a fake fan.
LARP, 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 LARP.
Yep, I'm LARPing. I'm a LARPing Yume Nikki fan. Oh, is that soup? Have yourself some delicious soup. Soup? You're getting pretty sick of this guy now. This is obviously your cauldron of linear Hong Konger goop. Why do you have a Nendroid of Nagito Komeda in your Philodex? Get that out of there. You do not need that. And is that Inuyasha? Get this out of here, man.
I know exactly what type of person they are. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, they got a good characterization. Or Rhino based, which you forget which. They're both incredibly toxic. Hopefully toxic enough this time to finally end her. With your pair modus, you can help that nasty toxic sludge find its special someone, keeping the rest of your delightful items safe from its corrosive nature. You scoop it out and capture the jar of brine for later. Soup, he says, dolt, as if you could ever just enjoy any soup down here. Okay, just got here. Sorry about that moron. Is that a person in a crystal? Oh no, there's two of them now. And of course it is. It's an abyssal anchoress. The previous one stationed at your post, and the only one whose body was left presentable. For generations since the Cradling, the Council of High Prophets have had sisters anchored to this post to guard the Light Seed from those who would abuse its power. Though the events that led you here were incredibly unorthodox, you were handpicked. Obviously, this anchoress won't work for the sacrifice. You don't give a crap about her. Sorry, we just pressed the arrow, but it seems like someone couldn't help himself. Oh dear, this room.
Okay, Oron poster.
Oron poster. Tar.
Princess Tutu.
Yeah. Undercover. Yeah, you got a good selection here. This is a good one here. Yeah. And of course, Kotatsu with a bunch of statues and a Domo plush. Yeah, keep calm and read Yaoi. Yeah, this is a good room. It's a good Yaoi room.
Please.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lilac, we see it. Yeah.
We see the fit.
We see it.
We see
it. Yeah, okay. The third floor, your bubbled, dry inner sanctum. Here you take a moment to bask in the glory of a perfectly cultured, curated collection of premium theater yaoi. Your own endeavors, sitting proudly side by side with works that represent the very heights of homoeroticism. Each semi-nuke. Truly great, Lilac. An attendant's poised and ready to dance with the sordid bordello of your mind at your command. You love everything up here, so it should be easy, which is to say, incredibly difficult to find something good to sacrifice. Wait, we have to take a look at these posters. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's it, alright. You indulge the second crone to vex the first one and take a look at your vast collection of anime posters. Oh wait, this is a perfect sacrifice actually. Oron Junisaku Host Club. Gymnasico Host Club was a foundational anime for you, and even now looking at the poster, you're full of strong, complicated emotions. It's essentially a modern retelling of the Uni Nymphs Chronicle, which you're almost positive was written by an actual nymph under a pseudonym. Usually you'd have no way of knowing, but her in-depth references to such a divisive figure would be impossible for a satyr. Despite being a largely popular anime, the show was ended after only one season, though a part of you was grateful for that. There's no way she could have translated the council's reclamation of the Uni Nymph and the slaying of Barley Frat in the school AU. You always suspected it would turn the tragedy around and end up being a fix-it fic of sorts. Unfortunately, nymph authors tend to run the risk of settling all their happy endings around the fulfillment of prophecies. Everything is already decided by the beginning of the story. If it somehow made him happy to go back into the ocean, you'd hate it. And if he was given a prophecy along the lines of, be happy on the surface, you'd also hate it. You'd much rather remember the story of him being able to keep his secret forever, having fun despite it all. You collect the poster off the wall and head to the second floor. What the fuck? This hardly seems like an equal treatment. You know, being a child doesn't mean you can be such a twerp. Do not disregard my commands, Delphi, and say sorry to boot. Bro, wizard magic. Delphi, this is a great Delphi picture. It's awesome. I love that wizard magic. Alright, some snips, some snails, some pufferfish scales. Just the classic components of some ultra nasty hexer sludge. Ignore all that. He's been acting crazy since we got here. You don't have to apologize for shit. The precious poster is sacrificed in the cauldron, reduced until it takes the form of a black pearl. You hurry back downstairs to install it into your mainstay orb. Delphi, say Jake is not crazy. Jake is normal. Alright, Jake, shut up. We're doing stuff. This damn thing on. Hello. Yeah, good job, Carcat. Stopping him from saying girl. Carcat, you great. Thank you, Carcat. Real one. There it is, the hacker's gambit. Once added to the K.OS files, it will allow you to backdoor this guy's whole operation. He thinks you won't find his backdoor. That's what you do. Delphi, keep doing your business. I'm gonna protect this arrow key with my life. Alright. Worm. This guy's backdoor is pretty tight. Might take a bit to get through. Better pass the time somehow. Delphi, check website. Alright. Good backing, alright, yep. Alright, good background. Sorbeck, Planet of Pugilism, Trickstress, Orb, Coral Story. Hey, look, Maple Story reference. I remember this because I remember this specifically because oh, and also Fire Alpaca. Anyways, because someone was like, "Oh, it's like a cave story reference," and I was like, "No, no, no. This is a Maple Story reference. That's the mushroom house, but it's a shell because they're fish, squid creatures."
Boom.
And they were like, "Oh, thank you, Doney." And I felt like a huge dork. Drawings.
Thank you, Doney.
Scroll pad. Super duper murderizer.scroll. Awesome. I always love the little computer backgrounds. Favorite part of Homestuck. Beyond Canon. Beyond Canon anniversary. Happy anniversary to all. Posted several times ago by the Beyond Anon. Happy anniversary to all readers. The last couple of laps have gone by in a flash. The huge response to this little comic of mine has seen still blows the upper half of my cranial area clean off. It's great that something so personal and dear to me became something so beloved and greedily consumed by thousands of readers. I don't know at all. I'm glad you can take everything I've written and make it about you. I wonder if it will be here for another lap. How about another 5 or 1,000? Ugh, amongst your other interests, you're also a webcomic artist. But lately you've really been running out of steam on that front. Your interest in your current work has been waning, and your mounting desire to sabotage it and get everyone as disinterested in it as you are has been bleeding through. Maybe then people will stop being mad at you about it. What it really needs is something new, but you don't know if you're the nymph or Sadar for the job anymore. The pressure is kind of killing you. The pressure from the fans, you mean. The barometric pressure really hasn't been much of an issue. Haha, water joke. I messed up barometric, I'm stupid. This stupid thing reminds you that there's presents waiting to be sent to a certain Morph Day girl. Delphi, examine presents. Happy Morph Day! Oh, you drew Lilac with her hero Vriska Circuit.
Please.
See, Lilac's a great kid, but unfortunately she's a Vriska stan, and that's unfortunate, you know, I just couldn't do that. You know, no one can be perfect. You got a great art style, Delphi, or Dagger. I guess I should refer to you by your preferred name. Or Delphi, I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I do
He
care.
said, actually, fuck you.
Well, they don't even
What?
like the name Dagger, so it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
I'll
man.
figure it out.
We'll figure it out. I guess we'll be Delphi since that's the narrative calls you. A dojin from her favorite artist who, unbeknownst to her, is you. The other gift is baked into the file you'll be sending the drawing with. It's a little shadow script you've been tinkering at to clean all that scribeware off her farce views. She can actually send messages with it again. She can message you whenever, and A can bother her to her inkstone's content. Maybe you are a hashtag dark genius. Be inspired to write a perfect update for your webcomic. I do like Pyrala Bronco instead of a Fire Alpaca. Hi, bro. I keep saying this. I love these little panels. These are great panels. Good expressions. You figure you might as well give the fans of your webcomic some more slop to slurp down. As you previously mentioned, you're not really feeling it these days, so you decide you're going to try something new. You'll accept some prompts from your readers while you try to work up the mojo to get back to the plot. Tend to congregate in a particular undernet forum, the Frightful Reaver's Annihilation Factory. Like Fruity Rumpus. Asshole Factory. You wonder what kind of stuff they'd like to see you draw, and then it would link to Fruity Rumpus, like usual.
Alright.
Sorry, is it supposed to matter at all? If nothing fun is gonna happen, then just install the damn game already. Tally hop fucking to it. You get to sketching. Can you believe this fucker threw his own phone on the floor and claimed he dropped it so that I'd go pick it up just so we could keep paying a pain in your ass? Anyway, sorry again. Apparently this dipshit is cool with rewatching Meet Dave 4 times, but is too incurious to sit back and see where the things go. Rather sad, isn't it? He says if he hasn't been fogging up the monitor while pushing you to indulge in these homoerotic acts, a high horse to saddle just to beat around the bush, would you say, little lady? Obviously yes, but for fuck's sake, let's try to play in a slightly more nuanced space. Learn some shit organically. Ever heard of environmental storytelling? This little monster will reveal this world's secrets in due time, right, Delphi? For a boy so lovely, he sure is persnickety, isn't he, my girl? You can't embrace that at some point. You have to put the foot down the pussy and take what you want. Not put down the pussy, but before the pussy and take what you want. Watch and learn, Delphi. Explain alien romance system. Good God, these two simply cannot shut up. You're used to catching occasional psychic missives. Sorry, I was looking at the GIF while I was reading. Missives from power-hungry crones who attempt to delve down in pursuit of your prisoner's power. But this is the most obnoxious it's ever been. It's as if these two were made in a lab specifically to torture you. To shut them up, you open up Trench to Peak. It's a multiplayer life sim, romance, action RPG sandbox game that you've been playing a lot for the past lap or so. Another secret crossnet initiative for a few brave souls of each species who chose to circumvent the Mutual Isolation Pact in order in their noble pursuit of online gaming. Was like, okay, drink some water. It's just a big text. You've set up a pretty complicated private server that you and CT have been using as one of the many fronts in your campaign of epic collaborative storytelling, which has the dual advantage of allowing you to install even crazier mods than the native game supports and keeping CT away from many of the few other players who might inadvertently alert him to your non-terrestrial nature and ruin everything forever. It's a janky piece of junk, but that's only to be expected of something with a user base that hasn't exceeded 108 concurrent players in tens of laps, and as one of the only pieces of media available to satyrs and nymphs that actually tries to explore and educate about the nuances of the respective opposite species, you're kind of obsessed with it. This game gets cuckoo crazy, but it sounds like the two voices in your head right now don't know poop from pee, so you figure maybe if you put the satyr tutorial on for them, they'll shut up long enough for you to be able to concentrate on finishing drawing the dang slop. You boot up a new game and let the intro cutscenes play. Just truly amazing work by the team. Welcome to Trench 2 Peak. You have begun a campaign as a satyr. Satirical civilization is predicated on what they call the twin principles. These principles are merit and fraternity, and just about everything you need to know about these fascinating muscle men boils down, in one way or another, to either both of these two principles, which are reflected in satyrs at both the societal and genetic level. Here we go. Big text dump about troll romance, but instead of troll, it's satyrs. They're gonna say stupid words. Merit can be defined in many ways, but it has always historically been understood to mean excellence. Satyrs are, above almost anything else, encouraged and expected to exceed in all they pursue, or at the very least, to exceed in endeavors that they have chosen to most define themselves by. Are you an athlete? You better be up to the crack of dawn on that hashtag grind set. Are you a poet? Crank out 5 sonnets a day, or you're not serious about this shit. Are you a chef? Your dishes better give anyone who eats them a damn ratatouille flashback. Rodeo Toolie, I'm sorry. Flashback. Merit can be demonstrated in a variety of ways, but they all more or less boil down to this. You should be trying to be the absolute best you can be, and to settle for anything less is a waste of your potential. Competition among satyrs is fierce, a natural byproduct of this unquenchable thirst for victory. Never forget, you are the project that never ends. Fraternity, by contrast, is a concept that has evolved more fluidly alongside satirical civilization and taken on many different forms over thousands of laps, but its core emphasis has always remained a dedication to your fellow satyr. Just as any man worth his salt lick is expected to strive for personal greatness, so too is he expected to strive for the betterment of those around him and revel in their company. After all, what's success without a cohort of thriving brothers to share it with? For millennia, fraternity has been exemplified by the fraternity system, the planet-wide network of differently specialized scientific, artisanal, and artistic communes satyrs spend the majority of their lives in. Fraternity is applicable to personal friendships, one suited to society as a whole, and even romantic relationships. Never forget, you are not alone. Together, the twin principles serve to both galvanize and stabilize satirical civilization. Merit drives satyrs to improve themselves relentlessly and to seek success, acclaim, and self-betterment, while fraternity keeps satyrs from turning on each other in their pursuit of greatness, channeling all the potency merit cultivates into productive collaboration. This meritocratic fraternity further serves to produce an environment of spirited yet supportive competition. It results in the development of fraternal merit, and individual strength only possible by keeping the company of other high achievers. Strong men produce good times produce strong men. Thusly do the twin principles recursively propel satirical civilization towards peace, prosperity, and PRs. At least for the most part. Yeah? Epoch 29. Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't
Oh my gosh.
know how to feel about the pregnant man. It's
Yeah, I don't know either. And
I'm okay.
preg.
I'm fucking naked on the floor having a baby. That's great. Awesome. Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It died.
Oh no.
Here we go. Let me try to cool myself off before I have to start talking back to back about stupid shit. Stater romance. Just a society at large is guided by the twin principles. In an attempt to channel its ambitious momentum in a positive direction, so too is satyr romance, a codified method of ensuring that each romantic relationship is in itself a productive and harmonious unit. However, the relationship roles are not called the meritorious and the fraternal, because that would be dumb. Instead, satyr romance gets a little more complicated. There are 3 romantic relationship roles codified in traditional satyr romance: the alpha, the omega, and the beta. Each plays a different role within the individual romantic unit that makes up one satyr relationship, called a haras. And each and each contributes to the success of the haras in different ways. Satyrs tend to colloquially refer to this relationship schema as AOB instead of calling it satyr romance, because that would be dumb. The role of the alpha can be summed up as the role of the leader. The alpha of a haras is expected to guide, lead, and protect the partnership. Alphas were traditionally expected to act as representatives of the haras in society at large. Traits of traditionally considered alpha are assertiveness, decorum, and gravitas. The role of the omega can be summed up as the role of the challenger. An omega exists as a gallivanting force within his haras that keeps it from calcifying, provoking his partners, and daring them not to become too comfortable, ensuring that ideas and power flow freely between its members. Traits traditionally considered omega are indomitability, creativity, and spontaneity. The role of the beta is best understood as the role of the supporter. A beta is there to ensure the needs of his mates are met, to lift their spirits when they're down, to most fully exemplify the masculine bond that the haras stays together for. Betas were something of an interesting outlier in traditional AOB relationships. I should probably say alpha, omega, beta relationships. But I'm gonna say AOB because it's simpler. Of a more classical era, as they were not expected to participate in the sexual aspect of the relationship, functioning more analogously to the housewife you cherish and happily return home to, without the pressures of coitus. But this is an artifact that history has left behind in modernity. Traits traditionally considered a beta are acceptability, supportiveness, and steadfastness. The classical satirical idea of a haras consists of 3 men, 1 alpha, 1 omega, and 1 beta. But it's important to note a few things. Firstly, although the romanticized ideal of an AOB relationship remains popular in modern society, it is quite common to see relationships comprised of any number of different combinations of roles. One might encounter a relationship between 2 alphas and a beta, 3 betas, an alpha and an omega without a beta, 3 omegas. The possibilities continue from there. Secondly, the overall omegas, the role one plays in a haras is potentially fluid. One's status as an alpha, beta, or omega is defined solely by their behavior within the haras, and is subject to change should the dynamics between individuals in a haras shift. While it's quite common to hear someone say something along the lines of a given satyr being a born alpha, it's not to say that one's role in a haras is at all inherent to any particular aspect of their biology, because that would be dumb. Things get even crazier and more complicated from there when you consider the sexual politics of this. One could be forgiven for thinking that an alpha equates to what you would consider a dom, where sex is concerned, but not so. You could have dom alphas, sub alphas, service top betas, switch omegas, hung bottom omegas, feral omegas. Just the thought of it is enough to make the nose bleed. The beauty of this system is that every role, every flavor of role, is so clearly delineated. Fascinating. Can you clarify one more thing for me? Yeah. Nope. You cast a rash and retaliatory binding curse to ensure that you won't be hearing from those bickering beldlums anymore. You never thought you'd actually miss the silence down here. So you're glad you got to spread the AOB gospel while you finish these prompts. Alright, thank you Jake and Carcat for your work and harassing a young person talking about alphas and betas omegas. Alright, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at the text.
No, you're good.
Okay. Hi,
Oh,
Friska.
just
Hi,
the
Dirk.
webcam. All right.
Can we run it back on the prison break? Hello, everyone. Truly astounding work here. So, we appear to have Calliope, of course. We've got Vriska and Dirk Horse. This appears to be Jane Horse. Jake appears to be a Salt Cube, or some kind of nymph. Dave is a Pegasus. Tied to a ball and chain. That's Rose, and that's Carcat. I think. Nay! Lasso! Jane! Uh-huh. Oh no! Dice! Yeah. Jane gambling Vriska for the Dirk she had found and captured. I see. Oh, okay, just kill Carcat. Kill. I see, yes. No! No! Rose should kill Carcat, leading Dave falling into the arms, question mark, of Jake. Blam!
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Calliope! Turn. Terezi reveals a dark secret. Season 1 of My Little Person, Fraternity is Science. Terrifying. Genuine shock. Dirk learns about My Little Person. Boom! Oh, and appears... inside of Calliope is Caliborn's dead corpse. And then Dave
Okay.
gets knocked apart. And then, the window explodes? I think? And Dirk runs away. Oh no, the window explodes. Oh, and Dave kills himself on his ball and chain. Oh, but Calliope's alive. Alright, that's good. And Friska's on the salt cube, Jake. Alright. Uh-huh. Whoa, something grabs Dirk Horse. Oh, it's AA. Hello, AA. Yeah, or no, it's Roxy. I'm sorry. Hello, Roxy. I think. Magic. Rose and Roxy dramatic wizard battle. There are casualties. Something. Oh. Oh. Hi, Gamzee. Gamzee wearing what appears to be Nepeta Nymph's dead corpse.
So mad. Oh, hi, Gamzee. Oh. And none for you, Gretchen Wieners. The fuck.
Hi, Gamzee.
Hi, Gamzee.
Nymph, quotation marks, Gamzee, will reject your role as a living weapon. Pew. I don't know who that is. Okay, so basically I think we need to collaborate with... It's way too... Okay, so basically I think what we need to collaborate with is way to get rid of the fucked vibes that been contributing to nothing good. We need to create wonderful art together. And I suggest something. I suggest story about the story of Little Big Robot Man. Nobody loved much and nobody appreciated. He was built using polished metal and it's just he's gone now, so I'm really sad about it. What I think we can do is create a story. And like a story in memory, like something really nice and not followed by a sulky gimp or what have you. So we just gotta collaborate. I want to message you, but you got stuff closed. I'm just gonna say this. We got this whole big boys with big dreams out here. So I think maybe the story about this guy. He always wanted hunks and best friends, and nobody really loved him. But I did. So I just want you to think about it for a second. Maybe a memorial post, maybe something epic. I want to DM you, but I can't because your messages are close. But I really like you, and your story is. So I'm trying to present something here, like we really do anything if it's possible. I want to create positive messages for the kids and such, you know. And I want to stand all the fucked things anymore. And it's not okay. It's not. So DM me. We can make this some cash if you wanna, and maybe we can draw a story of beautiful polished metal men who nobody loved but always had great big heart. Okay, bye, Calliope. Hello. Ultimate Dave, Ultimate Aradia, and other Calliope. Ultimate Dave is chained down, I see. So this is the... Hello, Aradia. Calliope receives a visit from her arch rival and long-thought-dead twin sister. Dave's sword. Al, bestow your loyal maid and Yowie robot with the legendary weapons they will need for the final confrontation with the Horse Prince. Retcon everything and start an entirely new plotline. Thank you. Trot. Dirk, trot in a little circle. Dirk tenderly lick salt block. Relasso. John, wrangle Dirk with a lasso. A lot of Dirk. So this one's fun. John's little thing's fun because people were talking about it. It looks like John was originally colored blue like usual, but has been colored yellow, and also the big yellow thing, their center of their body is Lord English's tooth. Apparently, it looks like at least. Which is weird because that's supposed to be outside of John's body now, so I think it's just sort of like a visual metaphor of John.
Metaphor, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. We don't really, I mean, we don't really know why it was originally colored blue and then turned yellow. We don't know why John's yellow now. I mean, Roxy was red, so it doesn't really matter, but just odd,
It's all yellow.
Tug. This is stupid. John runs into Dirk and they have an affair. Also right here underneath the little cross of the T, it looks like John has like female eyes, so maybe when John transitions into June, they'll have like yellow. I don't know. Okay. Bye. No, I don't know really. I'm just thinking of things that were happening in the discussion of this when the update came out. Having finished the sketches, you immediately post them to your website so you don't have to look at them anymore. In truth, you're glad to be rid of them. You almost regret asking in the first place. You guess you shouldn't be such a jerk about it, and you're sure the fans are just happy to be able to interact with the comic in this way. But this is seriously what they want to see? This is barely any better than the stuff you were posting to deliberately piss them off. Predictably, your readers immediately start eating it up. Sometimes you despair for art. Target a poor soul manhwa. Fire the laser. Anyway, you don't have to think about that anymore, because it seems like the elite Hex finally managed to get a few hooks on K.OS. Wait, what are all these hidden functionalities? Full remote viewing? Temporal tracking? This is really advanced and really, really invasive. Ugh! What's even the use for these? I can't remember. This might be Harry Anderson or not. I can't remember who has the things. The little things. I think that hairstyle is not for Harry Anderson, actually. Might be Tavros. Yeah, it's Tavros. Sorry. This is Tavros's hair. Ooh, I guess this is Delphi's server player, or whatever you called them. Ugh, he's so... Speak of the devil. So yeah, I guess this is you. I think this was me last time, but it can be you, because we're doing 3 and 3. Yeah. Or is it me? Who am I again? Yeah, and this is you. Dot. Oh. Is she busy doing stuff? Oh.
No, I'm here.
Oh, I just couldn't hear you. Is it?
Can you not hear me? I've been... Okay.
No.
Whatever. I'll reset. And this is the actual, like... This is not fucking... Like, this is the actual man. This is the actual man. Not a fake man. This is an actual
satyr. Yes.
Actual satyr. Okay. What's poppin'? Couldn't help but notice that you just snuck through the first gate of K.OS Waterfall. That's so sick. Nobody's managed that in a whole 2-day history of the program. Pretty sweet moves. I've been fucking around with the Lethites myself, and I think I'm really starting to get the hang of them. But to see them deployed so expertly, that's what's up. Honestly, keep up the good work. There's a few deeper layers of cybersecurity that I think that your current Hex might have some trouble with, but hey, if you can break it, you can take it. Always good to get another pair of eyes from someone who actually appreciates the delicate interplay between the lower mysteries and high logics. Actually, how many eyes do you have? 2? More, right? It's tough to tell through the webcam. Oh, hi! How cool. Can you even see my lit sign? Hell yeah, I can. And in turn, allow me to raise you a particularly righteous shaka. If you want to see it, go ahead and hack my cam back. No, that's okay. So did you get your upper net hooked onto your orb tech? I was wondering what Lilac was helping you cook up, but she must have been really helpful for that. Of course, she opened up a whole new world when she introduced me to Lomais. Does she know you're using it to put your little horsey snoo all up in her homegirls? Kind of whack her to leave me out of the Pete party. A real misdemeanor on her part. Is she mad at me? Does she hate me badly? Should I kill myself? You should chill yourself. My Lili would never leave a friend out in the cold. My lie. Except she actually would. Well, true, she would. But not because she was trying to harsh anyone's vibes, you know what I mean? You're one of her closest dormies. Really? Yeah, dude. You're so for right now. The realist. I don't know. IDK kicks the rock. Oh fuck yes! Our very first roleplay. I cast the rock with the fetlock to start juggling it like a hoofball. After a bit of hefty footwork, I pass it back. Dang. So, anyways, she doesn't know at all. aired him the
Aired
fuck
him.
out. By the
Come
way,
on,
aired
man.
him. So, anyways, doesn't know at all. Oh, she knows. On the real, I just don't think she cares. LOL. I mean, that's what she says until she starts lobbing nades at you. You gotta keep a close eye on that, by the way. I don't have to tell you how the trope goes. Upstanding satyr given into the call of mysticism, repercussions must be served. Not hard to see how when you title your seahorse to a girl who blows herself up, or turns on anal or turns on anal that gets a bit too bossy. Are you a bossy alpha boy, TC? Keeping command, smacking away our greasy sneak figures from your spanking new hybrid toy. I don't know about greasy, though. You know, Lack Attack always keeps that slime on her. Anyway, the general subscriber is limited to admins, me, or ambitious hexers. Could be you. For now, but I get the feeling what you're really asking about is those advanced features I saw you scrolling through. Those are more experimental, honestly kind of dangerous. So that's the fun part, isn't it? I've done my fair share of playing with singularities, but remote spatiotemporal quantum modulation is particularly touchy stuff. So I looked it for everyone, but it especially select few. Still pretty neat, right? Me no. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh, but bringing in strangers from the internet, from somewhere. Oh no, that's the worst place you can be from. I hate them. They won't be strangers for too much longer. I mean, look at us. We've been talking for 2 minutes, and we're basically like real brodios. Right, true besties. TBH, I've been wanting to talk to you forever. Every day I go in the bathroom just to read up about you on social media, wondering if you're also going to the bathroom or what brand of shampoo you use. Putting my hand in the mirror, dreaming of the day that you let little rich like me kiss your crusty stinker, and then the ink flows till the tube's black, till the tub's black. Yo, that's different. Let's not talk about me anymore, you flatterer. Let's get back to you and what I need you to do. Oh, shudder. Don't shudder. Don't ever tell me what to do, you understand? That's the fucking spirit, dude! You mentioned feeling left out earlier? Well, I'm here to fix that, hasty style. There's a game Lila and I've been cooking up for some time now, which you know, and I know you know, and I'm gonna need you to hop on. You've been down there forever, and believe me, I know how that is. All cooped up, nobody to rave with. Thing is, when you finally take matters in your own hands and step into the light, fuck, it feels good. So that's what I'm asking you to do. Dang, wow, are we like kindred souls? You got my whole heckin' number tattooed on your sleeve? Bro, you're like crawling around in my hand and we haven't even nuptialized yet. Get out of there. Get a nip, keep so secret, dang. Can you walk in for a sec? but, hey, why don't we just level with each other, okay? This game is going to be fun, but it's also extremely necessary. AA knows that. Super funny Chica, by the way. Can't wait to get into some mischief with her later. A few laps ago, I came across
Chica.
some pretty mind-blowing intel when I was giving the old man servers for shits and giggles. I won't bore you with the deeds, but because they're patchy and cryptic and require a lot of extrapolation, and we frankly don't have much room for story time. But the long and short of it is that this game of Rubber to Play is all that stands between us and the complete annihilation of our societies, our species, and our world. And if that wasn't trippy enough, check this shit out. We're meant to play it. Me, Lili, AA, CT, AT, and you. He was tracking us. Well, tracking the satyrs anyway. You three were more obfuscated, but I was able to intuit, oh my god, intuit that you'd be coming into play eventually by some kind of triangulating via the blind spots. And blind spots. I don't know why he didn't just tell me, but I'm kind of like glad he didn't because finding out on my own was way more fun. Blind spots are where I thrive. That said, meeting Lilac was an actual straight up certified coincidence, and through her, you and AA came into the picture. Again, by coincidence! Is that not fucking crazy? I think it's fucking crazy. Crazy. That's a regular old Nymph Tuesday. Nothing more special than what I already got going on. The shit we're facing is gonna make the gray rain look like a dainty little dewdrop. And anyway, what's it you actually do have going on? I save the world every day. Yada yada, gray rain, blah blah blah. Listen, dude, I hang with the great combiner in my own surrounded by beautiful ladies in my own city of riches. Peeker by nymph scanders, You're surrounded by ruins and echoes and sleeping corpses, and you deserve so much more. That has to be so boring, man. It makes me sad. Are you scared? LMAO. Are you? Maybe? I'm anxious, but do you have any idea how long it's been since I had anything to be anxious about? It feels amazing. We're on the precipice of something completely beyond our science, beyond your magic. Something new. Past the banal totality of worldly knowledge I've had more or less figured out since I was 5. I found
Till death.
what is that?
Till depth.
Huh?
Till depth.
Till death at exactly the right time. But it only just barely scratched the surface of what's possible here. I can feel it. We're about to be free. Don't you want to be free? I do. I do. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Wait, there ain't a prophecy or tech that's gonna give me what I want. Not if you never do anything. Man. It's so cute how satyrs all think they matter. Striving and fighting to make a little dent in the world or whatever, but it's just so cringe too. So much struggle to do nothing really new or special, and then turning around and acting all proud of yourselves, totally unaware that all you're doing is exactly what you were meant to do. And unlike us, you're too stupid to realize you're walking a fixed path. It's a sorry sight. You can't even appreciate how lucky you are. If things were different and nymphs were a fraction as gullible as you guys are, we would have been wiped out at the get-go. Point blank, man, I refuse to accept that there are only 2 options here. Hide from each other forever or die screaming. Come on, it's silly. We can do better than that. Sometimes something is so completely beyond you that you never have a shot at figuring it out on your own. Lilac showed me the shit that changed my life forever. Saved my life. And you have something so beautiful going on with CT, whatever the fuck it is. Do you know how rare that is for him? For anyone? It matters. Oh my lord. Can you back off for 1 second, you Fruit Loop? I don't get what you're saying so hard trying to do right now. I don't know what you're trying to I don't know. I knew you were some kind of sicko, but this is just something else. I expected you were going to lord CT over my head, sure. But this is gross. Now he has 2 crappy backstabbers spitting on the bro code, playing in his face, and you don't even have an excuse. What's wrong with playing? Playing is fun as fuck and completely within acceptable bro code parameters, if you ask me. You're just a bad friend, TC. We both are. I grab your face. Listen, you're not a bad guy, Big D. I know you care about him. I've been actively following the Chronicles of the Mountain and Dagger Charters for some time, and bro, that kind of heart-wrenching collab doesn't just come along every day. That's special. It touched me deeply. That private server you 2 worked into the plot, that's some real multimedia artistry. Even if the security on, it was kind of a joke. Let's put it this way. You could keep dancing around it and continue your RP for another however many laps, and it'll probably be super sick. Hell, I love a good dance. But aren't you ready to meet him? That can happen. That will happen. Wait. You've read our RP doc? Yeah, dude. You 2 are going the fuck off in there at all hours of the damn day or night or whatever. Sometimes the backlog gets thick as hell. As all hell. But the most recent arc, the Warden's Gambit, was so vicious, bro. I love how you worked in all those hints about it during the court saga. That was fucking cinema. You guys are fantastic writers. But just sitting at the opposite ends of the planet forever is such a stupid waste for both of you. I'm not gonna blow up your spot and take that leap for you, but I am gonna promise you that it's a leap you need to make if either of you are gonna survive. His life is in your hands. Your cam is glitching out over there, and I've gotta go, but I'll leave you with this. If we don't figure out how to work together on this, we're all fucked. But if we do, paradise. The falls on your orbs. Hey, Chaka. Steve Paving. Voiced Dinosaur.
And he's, I don't know, he's got a good mind to him, I guess.
Guess. I'd be pissed as fuck. Y'all read that?
You'll read that? He read it. Delphi, have a reasonable reaction. You've left him alone all this time to your friend's sakes, but this is too far. You have to make him pay. And there she goes, demanding your attention again. Wow, wow, wow. Intruder alert, come protect my light stone. You don't have time to cast a death spell on that popular pompous prick. You get it. Fine. Freaking fine. You will check the perimeter. Delphi, scope out the situation. Oh, hi. Oh, wow, okay. You see what her problem is
Hello.
now. That's actually a lot of intruders. You'll have to act fast if you hope to cast your death curse in a timely fashion. Whatever you choose to surrender will have to be a significant bargain if you hope to pull off this level of vengeance. Unlike before, you see instantly what your only true option is for the spell is. After all, what could be stronger than love? Delphi, sever. No! The boys! The boys! No, that'd be too far. You're still gonna hit him with a little nightmare imprecation, but you'd hate going to sleep beneath the space they'd leave behind. There are some things even you can't live without. You're a bit more like her than you'd want to admit. Delphi, resist urge to think about what she did to you. You failed terrifically, to the point you can't help but recount the legacy of loneliness that tethered you here in the first place. A very long time ago, the wisdom of the tides brought about a cultural wave of nymph apathy, fueled by the knowledge that the entire planet would be wiped clean within a few generations, leaving naught but a select destined few. This caustic legacy led to large-scale egg abandonment. Hundreds of little fries dropped into trenches left to fend for themselves in the depths. The lurid tangle of striping stars that surrounds you was sewn together by one of the sad little orphanites once upon a time. She was armed with nothing but a doctrine of unabashed, pure-hearted nymph love, and with a terribly horrific weapon of mass destruction. Callously cast away into the trenches like so much radioactive waste, corrupting all it touched. In this way, she and the weapon were very much alike. In her early fryhood, she was alone, but as she bloomed with maturity, she found herself surrounded by suitors and supplicants. She had decided that neither she nor anyone else would ever know the touch of isolation ever again. Thousands upon thousands came to her of their own volition, desperate for the safety of her bosom. Her cool tolerance, the lack of pretense in her all-encompassing embrace. Some simply desired to be a part of something greater, while others saw it as a way to possibly circumvent prophecy. If only a few were destined to endure the great loss. The subsummation of their species all but guaranteed their participation. Many, however, did not lust for assimilation. There's got a pagoda underneath there in the sea. Countless nymphs and satyrs alike were consumed in their intimate and tender grazing, and with them their homes and history. All were made piecemeal and dragged into herself as she became a writhing museum of extinction. With each addition to her alluvial labyrinthine form, so grew the power of her inkstone. It grew so incredibly dense and impossibly dark that it began to shine bright as the morning star. Drawn towards some unknowable peak, she and her supplicated constituents stretched west. They took to land, and took the satyr's capital with them. In a rare display of interspecies collaboration, the Council of High Prophets, the Platoriate, and the Exemplar himself combined forces in an attempt to protect what little world had remained after her passionate rampage. For several tides they fought in vain, struggling helplessly against her love. But when it all seemed lost, the Neptunian golem of a certain long-excommunicated enchantress appeared. Then apparently, she just wagged her finger, shushed her to sleep, and tossed her back into the freaking ocean, where she's remained in the seemingly insurmountable slumber to this day. With the only notable action being when she grabbed a meteor out of the sky carrying a baby on it some several thousand tides ago, before promptly falling back to sleep. And that baby was you. Sure. Be the baby. You cannot be the baby. Why in the world would you want to be a baby? Especially one so unfortunate to be born during the Great Loss. Dude, this thing rocks. I love this thing. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I hope it doesn't die tragically on the next page. Oh, no, we're good. It didn't die tragically. There's more of them now. That's good. Scrape. Her sisters seem to have unanimously agreed to take a doze in the middle of their shared birth, and on such a calamitous day. Not that they have many thoughts about current events. The lone fry, faithful to her instincts, makes her way to the sea, even as it begins to ache from the first percussive impacts of the song that will end the world. S. Lilac. Descend. I think we're about to reach the newest update. So get ready. Ah. No worries.
There go me, Mom.
Bye, Mima. There she goes. I love the laying down sprite. It's a classic Homestuck sprite. The moon have dirt glasses on. That's crazy. Oh, hello. Bleh. Oh no! Mima! She's dead.
No!
Poor, sweet, dear, precious Mima. She was so damn old. All that's left is to honor the deceased with tradition that's been passed down for generations. You eat Mima.
Oh my gosh.
Lilac, turn around. The narwhal wants to speak with you. And congratulations, we're caught up.
Oh, that's. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie. This is the best direction this fucking comic could have gone in. I'm so entertained.
Yeah, this is
All
very
these characters
entertaining.
are so interesting so far, but it took them so long to get here. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, it took forever, but it's nice. Theaters and the nymphs are very good characters. I like all the characterization and the dialogue and the pictures and everything's great. It's very nice.
Yeah, I'm excited for more.
Yeah. And we saw the narwhal.
Yeah, good job, team. Great art. I just wish that they could have done this sooner.
Yeah. I wonder what the original, since they they were like, yeah, we scrapped most of what the story was gonna be when we started the new continuation. I wonder what the original story would have been at this point.
I feel like it would have just been the end that we saw without Verska or something. I don't know. Like the typical fucking for Candy, like that was supposed to just end, I think. For me, I think they could have worked a lot with that. But for Candy, I feel like they just like probably scrapped a bunch of bullshit, bro.
Probably.
Cause that was like it felt like reading a continuous fan fiction that has never ended, like that never ended. And now it feels like it's like over, which is like great. It feels like there's not really a conclusion, but there's like a consensus and that they've moved on. So it feels so much better rather than like, okay, here's an update on your favorite canon fanfic that one person wrote for these characters that you love. Like, oh my god. All love though, all love. I was entertained by it too, but I think that this is a really good you're setting up something, so I'm excited to see how it'll be different.
Yeah.
And I love how all the original characters were still involved and intertwined. Like that's the way it should have been. This is the. I hate to say it. Maybe Dirk was right. I hate to say it. Like there's some
Maybe
like
Dirk was right.
maybe he was right. Like
Unfortunate. Worst man.
hate to
Man.
say it, but
Actually interesting. Unfortunate. Dirk might have been right. It's cool. And it's fun.
it's fun.
Well, yeah.
I feel like the memes are the issue. Maybe the idea wasn't the issue, but the memes of how we got here. At least Terezi's entertained and alive. I don't care.
That's all that matters. Rezi's
Yeah.
still here. Thank you, God, Terezi.
Yeah, what did you think?
I thought it was very good. I haven't actually read these last like 2 updates myself since I was obviously waiting to read with you. So these last 2 updates were good, and I liked all the updates before it. We got more satyr romance, so I guess later on we'll get nymph romance or something. Fun. The new characters are fun, they talk funny, and they look funny. There's a narwhal now, I guess. Very confusing.
Mima!
Mima, no! Mima killed.
Mima, you gotta move.
Mima, you gotta move! Punished for her crimes.
Yeah, those are my
Beetles.
official thoughts. Can't wait for the next one. I'm so excited.
Yeah, very exciting. Right then, I don't have any other thoughts. I'm tired. It's too early for any of this.
Bye. It's noon.
It's 1-ish, almost 1-ish.
It is 12:44.
That's like noon.
I guess I'm taking a 20-minute nap. Oh my god.
Yeah, take a nap.
I gotta wake up, shower. This has nothing to do with the recording, actually. Just
Recording